Hello, friends and enemies. Today I've come back from my hit single professional analysis of Akito Shinonome with a part 2 because some of my very nice friends have very kindly pointed out how I forgot so many things. My last piece was mostly based off of the White Day event monologue, so I think the broad term that I used for the title was a bit misleading, and I apologize for false advertisement. This is my apology girl era. Hope you can forgive me. I hope I will gain your trust again with this edition, my Akito analysis. To start us off, I'd like to bring your attention to the Stray Bad Dog event that took place months ago in the popular mobile rhythm game Sekai Colorful Sage featuring Hatsune Miku by Sega in Colorful Palette. This event included characters Anshi Raishi, Kohane Azusawa, Toya Aoyagi, Akito Shinonome, and a performer called Arata. In this event, after performing at a small live house, the Vivid Bad Squad hear about a performer, Arata, from Ken-san, An's father. Toya and Akito leave the venue, only to run into Arata during a performance. Akito pulls Arata aside after the performance for a few questions. I don't remember what they were, but after some escalation, Arata picks apart VBS's flaws and says they aren't in position to surpass Rad Weekend, which is true. Could he have said it a bit nicer? Sure, but whatever. He's straight to the point. Good for him, I guess. However, Akito feels personally attacked by this sentiment and begins yelling some profanity. How rude. May I also mention Arata and Akito are limp-wristing the entire time. Akito attempts to calm Akito. Oh my god. Toya attempts to calm Akito down by saying, "Oh my gosh, it's not true." Which is where I bring up my first bit of evidence. Why is he as a man referring to another man as Aibo while comforting him? As we discussed in the last video, Aibo is a term used to describe homosexual partnerships in Japanese slang. Anyways, Akito still feels hot-headed and continues to argue with Arata, although after some reassurance from his Aibo, he calms down. Fast forward, he's upset. He isn't talented enough, so he burns himself out or whatever. What a loser. He has a few flashbacks to when he first met Toya as some form of weird therapy, where we get this suspicious line. You freak. Yeah, you're Aibo. After all this, Toya is stuck on how to handle the situation. He seems oddly adamant about comforting his Aibo, huh? He and Kohane decide to go to the Sekai for advice, and Toya recalls how Akito comforted him in the past and decides he must do the same. Also, we get this screenshot that teammate and partner are different. So Aibo isn't just for performing partner. He literally makes a distinguishment, is that a word? Yeah, between partner and Aibo, further proving my point that Akito Shinonome is a homo, I'm afraid to announce. He also decides to comfort Akito by letting him rely on him a little while. What an odd way to phrase this. Why are you as a man telling another man to rely on you when times are tough? So you can comfort him in a homosexual manner? I see. Some more stuff happened, but I'm bored, so we're gonna move on to the next event. A Song of Vows for you dressed in pure white. In this event, Tsukasa Tenma, the leader of the subgroup Wonderland's X Showtime, has fallen ill. That day, he was supposed to be performing at a wedding, so his younger sister Saki asks Toya to take the gig for him. Toya accepts and works with Kamishiro Rui to make the whole thing work. Eventually they run into an issue where they need another male actor, and Toya immediately thinks of his Aibo. Rui tries his best to convince Akito to help, but he flat out refuses, saying, "I'm not doing anything for someone like you," which, alright buddy, is that because Rui isn't your Aibo? Okay buddy. Then Toya asks him to help out, albeit with less manipulative tactics, but still using the classic puppy eyes technique. Ooh, an ancient art proved to be effective here. So now he decides he wants to help, only after his eyeball asks him to. He even specifically states that he's doing it for Toya only. Very interesting, Mr. Shinonome. Very interesting. You, as a man, are refusing to help somebody, but then suddenly decide to help only when your eyeball, another man, asks you to do so. Interesting indeed. May I add, the cards from this event also include Akito and Toya matching cards, same glass window, same flower pots, and contrasting suits. Also, why is he looking up while Toya's looking down? That's freaky. Interesting. Why are you, as two men, gazing into each other's directions in a wedding setting? One last event I'd like to reference is the VBS camping event, Same Dreams, Same Colors. In this event, the squad go on a camping trip to come up with a song inspiration. This is very exciting for Toya, as he's never been camping before. At the school the next day, jeez, Akito is looking for Toya to have lunch with him. He does not find Toya, and to his surprise, finds he has no lunch. Judging by his confusion, I'd assume this is like a regular thing. A man having daily meals with another man. Huh. An knows about this. It's a reoccurring thing between them, just them. Anyways, they decide to go on a shopping trip to prepare for the camping trip. On this trip, the first thing Akito thinks of is Toya's sleeping bag. Sir, there are 4 people there. And he's only thinking about the comfort of his eyeball while he's sleeping. Okay, buddy. Fast forward, a bunch of stuff happens. They go camping, they get lost or whatever, I don't really care. And to find a way back, Toya climbs a tree. All seems well, right? Until Akito says this. Toya replies, confused. And Akito mentions something we, the audience, didn't know before. Why does he as a man know another man's fears so well? Why do you know this about him, and keep track? Of course this ensues a panic attack because Akito's stupid. Now, I'd like to move on to a music video I'm sure everyone is familiar with. The music video for Fragile. In this music video, the pair is dancing and singing the song. As far as I know, the song is about the singer who's cheated in a relationship, but just wants their partner to move on without being sad. So this song is pretty romantically oriented, albeit in a sad sense. In this music video, the pair do some interesting movements, such as consistently gazing into each other's eyes, and almost brushing their hands against each other's faces. If that isn't fruity, I don't know what is. So overall, I'd say this man is fruity. An honorable mention I'd like to include is this area conversation between Toya and Kohane regarding the relationship between Akito and Toya. Kohane describes them as being the perfect pair, always looking out for each other. She knows. Her gaydar has been going off the entire time, and I don't blame you, Queen. But what's even more damning is the fact that Toya not only recognizes this claim as fact, but encourages the perspective. That's how others see us as well. They already see each other as that perfect pair. Interesting choice of words, Ayagi. Also, this atrocious outfit. What the heck is this collar? Stop it. Also, some real-world evidence. If you don't know this about me, I'm gay. I'm a gay guy. Crazy, right? Oh, that was my phone. Mythical. How is this relevant? Well, it not only verifies me to talk about this subject and recognize Akito Shinonome as a homo, but also it provides me with some experience. With dressing, at least. Look at his outfit. I wear these clothes, like, every day. Not in the same placement, but same clothing regardless. Then look at that compared to my average drip. I know, I'm so iced out. He's stealing my brand. and I only wear hoodies and flannels. He also only wears hoodies and flannels with the occasional jacket because he's a freak. Why are you as a man dressing like a canonically queer man? Explain that, liberals. Also, gay men are often spotted with a dangling earring in one ear, and we see that on him a few times. Commonly the left ear, but like, I can't really decide if that's right or left because I don't know, I have no perception of direction or whatever. In conclusion, I once again state Akito Shinonome is quite suspicious. He, as a male, is oddly close to another male in many ways, too close if you ask me. I again ask Sega for answers. Sega has a history with the LGBTs, often featuring their popular character Sonic with pride flags. So these claims are not outlandish. Sega is perfectly capable of gay characters, so try arguing with this solid evidence. You cannot. Thank you for watching this second analysis video, and I wish you a good day.